The mysterious moving stones of Death Valley, famously known as sailing stones, represent one of nature's most captivating and enduring mysteries. Located within California's remote and harsh Death Valley National Park, specifically in the dried-up lake bed known as Racetrack Playa, these stones exhibit a bizarre phenomenon that has puzzled scientists and visitors alike for generations. Stones, weighing up to several hundred pounds, mysteriously slide across the flat desert floor, leaving behind distinct trails etched into the cracked mud surface. The intrigue surrounding these sailing stones lies not only in their enigmatic movements, but also in the complex interplay of environmental conditions required to set these rocks into motion. Death Valley, aptly named due to its extreme climate and forbidding terrain, is known to host some of the world's most extreme temperatures, scorching heat waves, and exceptionally dry conditions. Racetrack Playa, nestled within this extreme environment, provides the stage upon which these stones perform their seemingly supernatural glide. The playa itself is a perfectly flat expanse of desert mud, approximately 4 kilometers long and 2 kilometers wide, lying at an elevation of over 1,130 meters above sea level. This unique location, combined with specific climatic conditions, is key to understanding the sailing stones movement. The earliest observations of these strange stone movements date back to the early 20th century. Explorers and visitors noticed that large stones on the flat playa surface appeared to have moved substantial distances, with no visible signs of human or animal intervention. Initial hypotheses proposed explanations ranging from magnetic fields, strong winds, and even extraterrestrial activities. However, these early theories lacked empirical backing, fueling the fascination and mystique of Racetrack Playa. Systematic scientific investigation into the sailing stones began earnestly in the mid-20th century. Researchers employed methods including time-lapse photography, GPS tracking, and detailed meteorological measurements to uncover the secrets behind this natural puzzle. Despite these efforts, a definitive explanation eluded researchers until recent decades. A significant breakthrough emerged in 2014 when a collaborative study published by a team of scientists, including paleobiologist Richard Norris and his cousin James Norris, provided compelling evidence clarifying the phenomenon. The Norris cousins, utilizing GPS tracking and motion-activated cameras, documented actual movements of stones for the first time. Their research demonstrated that a rare combination of specific environmental conditions had to align perfectly to enable these heavy rocks to glide across the playa. Crucially, the movements occurred under circumstances where thin sheets of ice formed on the playa during cold winter nights, following occasional rainfall or snowmelt events. As temperatures rose with the morning sun, these ice sheets began breaking apart into large floating panels. These floating ice sheets, even though thin, sometimes only a few millimeters thick, proved capable of exerting enough force on rocks embedded in or atop them to initiate motion. Assisted by gentle winds, typically around 5 to 10 miles per hour, the stones, trapped within or pressed against these floating ice panels, began to glide smoothly across the muddy surface. The ice reduced friction between the stone and the playa's muddy substrate, enabling the stones to move substantial distances with remarkable ease. An integral part of this explanation is understanding the role of the playa's flat surface and its sediment composition. The fine-grained mud, once wet and saturated, creates an extremely smooth surface once dried, reducing the friction significantly. This frictionless environment is crucial for allowing even minimal forces from ice and wind to propel stones across extensive distances. Intriguingly, the movement patterns recorded showed stones traveling in different directions, sometimes abruptly changing course, further enhancing the complexity and intrigue of the phenomenon. The movements of these stones, recorded meticulously through GPS technology, showed velocities reaching several meters per minute, albeit typically brief and occurring sporadically during optimal conditions. After each event, the mud rapidly dried and hardened under the desert sun, preserving the trails for several years until subsequent environmental conditions erased or obscured them. Beyond their scientific curiosity, the sailing stones of racetrack playa serve as profound metaphors for nature's subtlety and complexity. They illustrate vividly how seemingly trivial or barely noticeable environmental factors, when precisely aligned, can culminate in spectacular and unexpected outcomes. They invite contemplation of the dynamic forces at play in Earth's deserts, ecosystems frequently mistaken as lifeless, yet bustling with quiet, powerful activity. The sailing stones have also become significant culturally and symbolically, attracting visitors from around the world eager to witness and interpret this enigmatic natural spectacle. Their trails etched into the playa have been seen as metaphors for life's journeys, illustrating that unseen subtle forces often guide significant movements and changes. Despite significant scientific progress, the sailing stones still offer valuable insights and unanswered questions. Researchers continue to explore racetrack playa, hoping to understand fully the delicate environmental balance sustaining this extraordinary phenomenon. This ongoing research underscores the broader value of protecting unique natural sites like Death Valley, preserving both scientific knowledge and human curiosity. Ultimately, the sailing stones of Death Valley represent a remarkable confluence of geology, meteorology, and physics. They provide compelling evidence that profound natural mysteries, even in today's advanced scientific age, continue to inspire wonder, curiosity, and deep scientific investigation. These stones not only glide across the desert, they glide through human imagination, reminding us of the endless intricacies and elegant mysteries of the natural world.